Now more from our trip to Guantanamo Bay. When people think of places like Gitmo, they think of 9/11 terrorists or the illegal aliens who are being housed here and then shipped out of here, and that's natural. But there are 4,500 service personnel here, including their spouses and children, and so there's a lot more to this base. This is a naval exchange. It's where you can come and buy, snacks and T-shirts, fishing gear, socks, all sorts of things. And there are needs for the people who work here. We have to remember that they're real people and they buy real things and they live on base and they have to be able to afford, things that are, essentials. And this is where you buy them. 21 years ago, then Army Second Lieutenant Hegseth was shopping at a store just like that one when he deployed to Gitmo with the New Jersey National Guard. What is it like for you in your 40s now? When you came down those stairs from that government plane this time, what was that like?
It is surreal. There's no other way to put it. I kind of look in the faces of these men and women. They're many of them so young. And I, in some ways, see my face from 20 years ago or the face of my guys that I was here with. And I think about the anxieties, the uncertainty, the questions that we had, the things that were important to me then. And that's why we always do lots of troop engagements with large groups and small groups. And we ask any question, whatever you want. What do you want to know? What are you thinking about? What are you feeling? Because I had a lot of those same feelings when I was here. I'm just proud. I mean, these men and women make us proud. And this is a really important admission to the Trump administration, and to get a chance to execute it, come back 20 years later is pretty cool.
During the day, we had the chance to speak with many of the troops stationed at Gitmo, including the base's senior naval officers. Okay, I'm here with my 3 new best friends who just wandered up to me as we were doing our reports here from Guantanamo Bay. What do people have to know about this place that they probably don't know because of the stories that dominate, which are 9/11 terrorists and now the illegal immigrants who are being moved out back to their home countries?
We have families that live here. My kids live here. My kids go to school here. My wife's here. And there's just a lot of activities for the children to do here too. The great library, great pools. The kids seem to really enjoy the safety of this place. They can ride their bikes wherever they want to. It's kind of that 1950s feel to it. But I don't think people, when they think of Gitmo, that's something that actually is going on down here.
Yeah, when you heard your deployment was going to be in Guantanamo Bay, what did you think?
I was excited. Even though we're in a remote installation, I would tell our war fighters across the most lethal Navy that you have the same opportunities, both professionally and personally, as opposed to any other installation stateside. And the sky is the limit. Young
men, young women who are thinking about careers in the military, what do you say to them? Say it direct to camera. What do you say?
If you like this country, if you love this country, if you want to serve this country, come on down. We got lots of room for it.
Interesting story about him is that he actually was born in Iran. I think his wife lives in Ireland. It's fascinating life stories. We had a chance to talk about just the personal aspect of being deployed there. Again, some people have their families there, but many others are deployed and they're solo. And not easy, but they loved it. But we also met the 4-star from the Southern Command, General Housley, and just an unbelievable group of people. And watching Pete Hegseth kind of move seamlessly in and out of dealing with the enlisted men and women to the senior officers was quite impressive. But we really, really enjoyed it, and more to come of the Ingraham Angle on the road.